thinking today when I was taking a picture at work of something that I just thought looked cool, a car, and I just had my bucket in front of a Lamborghini, and it made me think about how my idea of what the title of this video is how fast are you at window cleaning? And my idea of that has changed so much in the past year that I just want to share it with you as far as how you should be thinking of window cleaning. Now, I understand if you're just an employee and maybe this isn't what you want to do for your future, maybe this is, you know, just a summer job, I get it. Maybe your interest in it isn't as high as maybe like an owner or a boss or a manager in a company. In this past year, I've become a part owner in a company, and you know, before I used to love window cleaning, but now it's just gone to a whole new level as far as really taking the big interest in how everything looks, going through jobs after they're done and making sure that, you know, it's top quality work every time. And it's hard. It's hard doing that all the time because sometimes I notice that some employees don't take all the necessary ways to make sure that a job looks, you know, perfect. When I first started window cleaning, that was in college, and I did it for a couple of years. It was a really small company. All we did was residential. I did one commercial job, which was a Panda Express once, and I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I mean, at this company, literally, I changed my squeegee once as far as my rubber in a year and a half. That tells you how bad it was. And then I started working for Fish Window Cleaning, which is a huge franchise throughout the United States. I'm not sure if they're out of the United States, well, maybe Canada too, I don't know. And with them, it was really about, it was low prices, let me tell you that. It was really low prices. And how we were taught by the people who trained us, the people who trained us, I have to say, you know, not talking about fish, but really weren't that great either. And they would teach us, you know, just soak the window, squeegee the water off. That's it. Don't take a lot of extra time to get anything off. With houses, all we were meant to do was soak the window, use like a non-abrasive pad, you know, and squeegee the water off. That was it. We didn't have to take out a scraper. We didn't have to, you know, take the extra time to take steel wool the window just to make sure that it was detailed correctly. And that was on our invoices. Like, we do not remove debris or, you know, etc., extra stuff. I mean, it was just crazy. And so I really learned like how to get through jobs really fast. We didn't clean screens. Our dry cleaning was a quick wipe. It was just kind of like, it was just kind of crappy, really, to be honest with you. But it was acceptable, so I got used to it. And then I started working for the company I work with now, and started working under a guy who just took all the necessary ways of making sure everything looked great. And when I first started working with him, I was just taken back by that, how much he would do to make sure that everything was done right. And I just learned a lot from it. And you know, one day we were cleaning a wedding venue place, and I was going through, you know, trying to go really fast, get it all done, and he said something to me that day, and I don't know if he meant it and, you know, teach me or not, but it stuck with me. He kind of said to me, you know, I don't think I'll get this all right, but cleaning windows fast isn't just about getting the water off fast. It's about making sure the window looks good when you're done. It's about knowing the necessary steps and getting that window clean to the greatest possibility fast, you know. And we don't want to be OCD. We don't want to sit there and look at every window at every single angle to make sure that, you know, everything looks good by every angle. But, you know, we want to make sure bug stuff's off of it. We want to make sure paint's off of it. We want to make sure all the things are taken off of it. And when you understand that, you put the steps necessary in to make sure that the window looks the best it could look. So if we go to a home and it hasn't been cleaned in, say, like 2 years, 3 years, or even 10 years, whatever, we're going to wash that window first with the, you know, water and Dawn soap. Then we're gonna scrape that window with a razor. And then after that, we're probably going to use steel wool or abrasive pad to scrub the window again, you know, and then we're going to squeegee it off. And then we're going to look at it with steel wool just to make sure we got all the little areas off. So right there, though, is necessary steps of what you learn, of what you need to do to make sure that you are a quick window cleaner. It's not just all about who can wash 50 windows in 20 minutes, who can wash 100 windows in 20 minutes. It's about, are you doing it right? Are you doing quality work in a good amount of time? And I've learned so much from that as far as just doing a top quality job, you know, not trying to race just to get home. These people pay money for us professionals to come in and do work that they can't do, that they believe that we are going to do a lot better at. And hell yeah, we're going to do a lot better than what usually, you know, normal residential customers do, or regular what commercial customers would do. As far as going to Home Depot, they'll buy, you know, the squeegees they have there, and you know, they'll spray Windex or whatever they think is the best thing for the window. But they'll usually, without knowing what to do correctly, will not do a good job. And that's where, you know, we step in and we get a lot of customers from that, is because we see that they're doing it, there's streaks everywhere, and you know, that's a great time to step in and say, hey, you know, I can do a better job at this if you want to pay me this amount. And you know, that's where we get a lot of our customers. But I'm putting this out there because I see it in younger guys. I did this for so long. I would call it almost ego cleaning. You're letting your ego take over for what the quality product you're trying to put out there is. So take the time to do it right. Go slow. I put out a video on Window Cleaning Resource a little while ago about how to fan windows. And one of the biggest things I said in there was start with a small squeegee. And there's going to be guys that are going to be going really, really fast, and you're going to want to keep up with them. But you have to start slow. You know, you have to start slow and work your way up. There's no other way to do it. You can't skip steps. If you skip steps, you don't learn correctly, and then you do not top quality work. So, emphasis in all this is being a fast window cleaner is not about how fast you can squeegee the water off the glass. It's about how fast can you understand all of the steps to make sure that that window is top quality work for a paying customer. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's just something I want to put out there. Right after I took the picture today of what the thumbnail is on this video, it just kind of clicked through my mind while I was working that, you know, I just wanted to share it, and I think it would help other employees of a company. I think, you know, being owners or being bosses, you kind of understand this already, and because it's yours, it's your baby, you know, you take great pride in what you're doing. So I hope this helps you guys out, and have a good one.